Hey y'all, I'm back with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be doing some acrylic toes, and I will not be using any tips or forms to do this. First, I'm pushing my client's cuticles back, and after this, I'll be using my fine grit sanding band to remove the shine off of her natural nails. Y'all, summertime is coming, and of course, people are going to want their white toes. So with the acrylic toes, they do last over a month, so your clients can pretty much come and get a fill-in once a month with the acrylic toes. Last time I posted a full set on acrylic toes, it was actually on myself, and I recently took those off, and I think I did those for my birthday. So I did those around like February 8th, and y'all, we're in April, and I just took those off. Before I started to file her nails, I did go ahead and season my file. So this pretty much means I'm using my buffer and I'm just going along the edges of my hand file. This way I'm not going to cut her. After removing all of the dust, I am going to start to prep. So I'm just using my regular dehydrator, which is actually just alcohol. And afterwards, I'll be using my Young Nails Protein Bond and my No Lift Primer. And I'm going to use 1 coat of each. Alright y'all, so I got real up close and personal, and once again I'll be using some acrylic powder that is from Chisel. This application is in real time, and I first just placed my bead right in the center of the nail, not too close to the cuticle, because as you can see right here, I'm starting to lightly use the tip of my brush to start to push that acrylic back. Afterwards, I'm going to start to lightly brush this down, and then I'm going to use my cuticle pusher to remove the rest of the acrylic. Yeah, these look really good already. So right here, I was just cleaning up the cuticle area, and I was just allowing the acrylic to dry a little more before I actually went in with my cuticle pusher and removed the rest of the acrylic. So you do want to make sure the acrylic is semi-dry before doing this, because if it's too wet, it's going to get stuck to the cuticle pusher and you may have to go back and fix it. I'll be doing the same thing to the next toenail, and under all of my acrylic toe videos, I get a lot of comments asking like, why do women get acrylic toes? Or why does everything women do have to be fake? Look, y'all, the acrylic toes are super convenient, and like I said, they last for over a month. And you just get that nice square look with the acrylic toes. Me personally, I prefer, the square look on my toes. Some people like the round, but me personally, I like a really nice square look. As you guys can see, you can still get a nice square shape without using nail tips. You don't want to put tips on your client's toe. If they hit that toenail, the whole thing may come off. At least if you're just doing a overlay, if you hit your toenail, yeah, you might chip it, or maybe the acrylic itself will come off, but it's not worth losing a toenail. So please do not use tips on people's toes. On this toenail, I did wipe a little bit too much of the acrylic off, so I did go back and place another bead. And I often get a lot of comments about how I actually have my client sitting. Now, some people will have their client put their foot underneath their nail table, but that be hurting my back. I'm actually not too sure how people do it that way when they just have their client's foot between their leg. But my client is in my regular chair, and the chair I have goes up really, really high. So I have a foot stand, and they just lay their foot on the stand, and then I have my mini little chair that I sit on that's not hurting my back as I'm doing this. Now for her big toe, I'm going to do this in 2 beads, but for the first bead, I'll pretty much be creating my square shape. So after placing my bead, I'm just making sure that everything is sidewall to sidewall, and then I'll start to lightly bring the rest of the acrylic down so I can create my square shape. Once again, using my cuticle pusher, I'm going to remove the rest of the acrylic. So I'm just going across in a straight line. Now, if I can remove more of the acrylic, I will, but I'm being real cautious when I'm doing this because, of course, I don't want to accidentally go too far back and touch her actual nail. As y'all can see, my second bead was much smaller than the first one, and I'm just going to fill in all of the space that was near the cuticle area very lightly. Like I said earlier, this video was left in real time. And after doing this, I will go back and make sure I clean up anything that flooded. Now I'm using my extra fine 5-in-1 bit to seal the cuticle area, and I'm also going to use this bit to go underneath the nail as well so I can remove some of the bulk. Now I did accidentally over file right here, so I did go back in with one more bead to go ahead and clean this up. Before I actually started to clean underneath her toenail, I did want to go ahead and straighten these out so that I could see how much of the nail I'll actually be keeping. And then after that, then I'll go ahead, use my bit, and go underneath the nail to remove the bulk. I want these acrylic toes to look natural, so I prefer that they're thin. So that's why you guys see me going back and filing on top of the nail. And then like I said, I'll also be filing underneath the nail as well. And because this is a safety bit, I do not have to worry about cutting my client as I'm doing this. After doing this, I did go ahead and buff her toenails and then paint them with top coat. So this is my finished look. So right here, I'm just applying some cuticle oil, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.